I would imagine if there was anyone who really took advantage of the day off, it was you.
No question. No question. I just relaxed, kicked back a little bit, and rested up.
How do you feel now?
I feel pretty good. I feel a lot better than I did.
Because, it seems that you always come up with these fabulous performances when you don't feel well.
You just got to, your sense of focus heightens a little bit. The game slows down a little bit, and, for whatever reason, that's what happens.
Now that you've gone through that stretch of playing teams with 500 records or below, now you're going to really take on some of the big boys. So is the confidence there because of the record that you've built up so far?
Yeah, we believe that we can play with them, and obviously we've been playing well. And, we've had a problem in the past with teams that were below 500, and I think it shows a lot of maturity on our part that we're able to kind of go 6-0 against those teams and beat a good New Orleans team. So now it's time to move forward.
Nobody knows it's only mid-January. How important is the Phoenix game tomorrow as far as moving to maybe 3-0 again?
Well, we approach every game the same. It's no different for us. We want to come out and play hard just like we do against any other team, and give it our best effort.
Kobe, I assume the formula for kind of putting in with Andrew out is not to put up 44 shots a game. What are the challenges that this presents to the team right now?
I don't think it's anything different than what we're used to. I think at the start of last season we played similar basketball. I think it's just a matter of getting back to that, just getting Kwame back in rhythm because he hasn't played in such a long time. It's just him finding his rhythm within the offense and us just playing well. I don't think it's something that anybody's too worried about.
Kobe, on Monday when you took the 44 shots, is that a part of you and maybe some of the other guys on the team saying, hey, we've got to step up now in Drew's absence and maybe do a little bit more? Is that why maybe you're taking a little bit more shots? Or
no, I took those shots because I knew it was going to be a tough game for us. It was the second night of a back-to-back as the leader of this ball club, and I'm going to step up and I'm going to take the initiative and drag us over that finish line some nights. And it was there for us, and we made it happen.
So you're not surprised that you ran off 7 straight victories?
No. I told the team 47 games. We're going to get all 7 of these. We should get all 7 of these. But that was our goal, and we were able to do that. Now it's time to move on.
You had said the other night that this is now a championship contending team when Andrew is on the floor. When did it pop into your head? When did you realize that this truly is now a team that can contend?
I think the consistency with which we play. We play very well. We have both ends of the floor. We have length and speed, and good rebounding team. We got a guy, Andrew, that can anchor the defense. That's really a big key. We got a shot blocker back there that can change penetration.
I don't know if you saw the Clippers play the Suns last night, but Phoenix seems to be struggling quite a bit.
No, that means nothing. They're going to be ready tomorrow. I know that for sure. So.
With Andrew, you guys matched up really well. Obviously taking the first 2. Now Andrew's not going to be there. Are you guys going to approach the game differently with Kwame at center? Or?
No, not really. We're going to do the things that we've been doing. Just pound the ball inside and take advantage of different post players. Move the ball. But you win the game defensively against Phoenix. That's really the big key is for us is to do a good job defensively on them.
Do you guys pay attention at all to the fact that you are number 1 in the West right now?
No, not really. I think it's a sense of accomplishment for us from where we came. That being said, it's still early in the season. We have a hell of a schedule ahead, and we just have to prepare ourselves accordingly.
Kobe, at the leagues, are you coach at running off 7 wins like that?
Well, we're trying to make everything really short in our schedule, not get too far ahead of ourselves here. And we're just happy we've gotten in the position we've gotten right now. And know that we've got some tough ones ahead of us, and we have to see if we can be consistent through those.
With Andrew out, will that change the system at all, or a little bit?
Well, it'll change, how we play a little bit. Obviously, we have a big influence with Andrew scoring inside, and a lot of things off screen rolls, and it's affected that. You'll have to be more deliberate and do some things of that. But this team knows how to play together. They've done it in the past.
Phil, how important is tomorrow? I know it's only mid-January, but to go 3-0 against Phoenix.
You just answered your own question.
Is it that succinct? Is it that you're top of the West right now? Could go 3-0 against them?
It's I know that it's a poor game as far as a possibility of winning the season series against Phoenix, so it carries that kind of import to it. But it's still a long ways from the end. We're not even in the tunnel yet.
Phil, how real is the possibility of adding help like a free agent like Weber or DJ Brown?
We have to consider that. We have to consider your possibilities to, strengthen our roster.
Is there a real possibility of that happening, or?
Yeah, I would say yes. There's a possibility. We have to go through a process which we have to make assessments. But right now, yeah, we're probably not going to get Chris Bim back on the court for at least another week, and that's just a start. And Vlade doesn't look like he's going to be able to practice for a while still. So yeah, we're a ways away, and we need some depth.
Kobe was averaging about 20 shots per game before Andrew's injury, and then 44 shots Monday night. Is that safe to say that's not the ideal situation and plan you guys want to take into a game now?
Yes.
Do you have to have a talk with them about it, or how do you approach it?
We talked as a team today about it, about what we want to get accomplished out there. And, he had some teammates came out shy, and you give Kobe the latitude, and you're bashful about shooting the ball, he's going to take up all the rest of the shots. And the guys that were out there with him were having trouble. The second unit, as I said in the post game, they're the team that got us the lead back and gave us the opportunity to win the game.
This time last year, you guys had a similar record, and then a bunch of injuries started to pile up. And now this year, Andrew's hurt, and Vlad's hurt, and so on. Does this team have more depth? Are you better equipped this year to handle injuries down the second half of the season?
We don't have any more big guys than we had last year, and that seems to be our problem right now is getting our big players back on the floor. It looks like Sasha Vujacic is going to come back, and that's a key for us. But he's still a guard quality type player. So we need rebounders and big guys, and we're just watching our guys carefully. Luke didn't go through the rest of practice today because he came up a little bit late, so we're really trying to monitor it.
Because of the injuries, who has to step up more now?
Well, obviously Lamar tried to the other night, but it wasn't his night. And Fish had some opportunities and hit some big shots for us. But those are the two guys naturally you'd say that come up. Luke didn't take to get his second shot until somewhere in the middle of the game, even past the middle of the game in the third quarter. So our starting unit has to be aggressive and do some things that carry our offense forward.
After the day off, were they re-energized today?
I thought they were lethargic actually today when they came back out here, and they played a considerable amount of games in succession, and it was a good break for us, and hopefully we'll be energized tomorrow.
You have a revised return for Radmanovich? So we're hoping he'll come back this week.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to revise it back to. He's was out in the court doing some things on Monday, and just came in on Tuesday, and he was not. Didn't survive that very well, and we're probably going to have to reassess what the direction's going to be to take that and go back and say, hey, this is going to be at least another 2 weeks here before we expect him back on the court. Hopefully he can get on the court for us or be on the roster for us when we go on our East Coast swing.
That's pretty troublesome.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously. All right, thanks.